guys, I'm gonna go watch some Logan Paul. And if you didn't know Logan Paul, he's a YouTuber, start-time animator. Logan Paul, YouTuber's #1 start-time animator, Logan Paul. And let's watch it. Episode 1. Watch. Shot here. Not. This is not what I need right now. No. So this is the movie.
Move!
Oh my god, this movie is fucking. I want to sleep.
Loser! Hi, my name's Logan Paul, and welcome to a new animated cartoon series of mine called Chotch Tales. That's right, I'm the Chotch. These are the tales. These are all 100% true stories that have happened in my life that I can only tell via cartoon. It is a new format. Logan, so I do want to know.
Guys, that's the story. 100% story.
What you guys think of it? Comment below. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, enjoy it. This one is my first time making out. Sick. Believe it or not, I was quite shy as a kid. I didn't hang with the boys in my grade because I just didn't get along with them as well as I got along with the girls. And this was about 8th grade, so the time that everyone was going through that awkward puberty stage. The girls were like taller than the boys. Every kid named Adam had a mustache. Like, oh God, what a time to be alive. Now this was also the time when boys and girls, and sometimes boys and boys, and sometimes even girls and girls would start touching tongues. I thought making out was the weirdest thing ever. I didn't really see what the point was, but the peer pressure to start lip locking with someone was too much for young Logan. Everyone else was making out. Why hadn't I done it yet? And then I realized maybe it's because the girls had all friend-zoned me and they were taller than me and preferred Adam with the mustache. And then they would talk to me about how their makeout session was, and I'm listening like, what the fuck? How did I put myself in this position?
You say bad words. Oh, that's so funny. What the frick, man?
Well, lucky for me, about halfway through the year, a new girl got transferred to our school. Let's call her Kelly. She was really pretty and super cool, and we ended up bonding in study hall because she liked drawing pictures and I happened to like looking at pictures of kitchens. It was a match made in heaven. Soon enough, we were dating, which in 8th grade doesn't mean anything, but we thought we were in love because we both liked kitchens, and I don't know, I guess it's weird saying it out loud now, but it made sense back then. So one day I'm talking to all my girlfriends who had all made friends with Kelly, and they popped the question, Logan, when are you gonna make out with her? And in my head, I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot about that. Man, this is stupid. I'm nervous. I don't even know how to make out. She's taller than me. And why does our relationship have to be validated by our tongues? But of course, I played it cool. I told the girls, tonight at the party, obviously. And they're all like, oh my gosh, we're going to tell Kelly. I'm like, no. But it was too late. Kelly and I had a make-out date at the party that night. Fuck! So I get home and immediately hop on YouTube, how to make out. And for 3 hours, watch weird adults teach me how to touch tongues with another human being, one of which is actually this video.
Arm a little bit like gently.
Oh, it's so fucking weird. Anyways, I get to the party and I'm locked and loaded, basically a make-out master, and Kelly is standing there, fresh chapstick on. I'm like, oh, this is it. It's time to be a man, Logan. So I give my battle call. I march right up to Kelly and I say, hey, can I talk to you upstairs? Sure. We march upstairs. My heart is pounding out of my chest, so I give a second battle call, but quietly, to myself. And I say, Kelly, hey, do we really have to do this right now? And she's like, wait. You don't want to make out with me? No, I do. I don't want to be pressured to do it. You know, like, we should do it when we're ready. Yeah, but, like, we're in love, Logan. But, Kelly, the only real thing we have in common is that we like kitchens. Oh, my God, she just be a baby. Just make out with me. I don't know, Kelly. I kind of feel weird. Just do it. No! Just kiss me. Fine! And we start sucking face. I'm using all the skills I learned from the YouTube videos, and I'm not sure like whether I'm supposed to keep my eyes open or closed. And at one point, Kelly and I made direct eye contact, and we're just staring at each other. She's like licking my gums. I'm trying not to choke on my own tongue. And after the most awkward 30 seconds of my life, it was over. Thank God.
Wow.
That was amazing. Yeah, truly remarkable. Kelly goes skipping downstairs, happy as a clam, and I'm left in the garage alone and confused.
What?
Next day, the girls rush me like a herd of cattle. How was it,
Wow.
Logan? Was it nice? Was she good? And I had to be honest, right? So I just said, I don't know. To be honest, it seemed kind of forced, and I'm not sure I really get the point of making out. What? So she wasn't good? No, she was good, I guess. Like, I don't know. What does that even mean? Just leave me alone, please. And all the girls left. I was once again left alone and confused. 1 hour later, Kelly finds me in study hall, holds up a picture of a kitchen, rips it in half. So making out with me was pointless? What? No, I don't know, Kelly. I just wasn't ready, even though I thought I was due to my hours of YouTube preparation. I'm breaking up with you. I don't love you anymore. I was once again left alone and confused. My heart was broken. Not really, but it still sucked. And for that reason, I did not kiss another girl for 2 years. Listen, do not rush into relationships. You will end up staring at your crush in the eyes when you're playing tonsil hockey, and you'll be emotionally scarred for the rest of your life. Facts.
That was fun. Like that. Let's go skip to the end. I can find
Let's rewind the clock a couple years when young, naive, innocent Logan was in 6th grade. Our school had a camping trip. And we were there for like 5 days, so, we would hike, we would build fires, we'd throw tomahawks. We found out that one of my friends had a problem wetting the bed, which was kind of weird, but it sucked even more for me because I was in the bunk underneath him. Anyways, this place was all about self-discovery. Now, there was this one kid in our grade who was a bit different, and I don't mean different like he was the quiet kid who played the oboe. I mean different like he would pretend to be a dragon and run around screeching at people before school started. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like. So this kid, let's call him Carl, he was a bigger kid, right? And he was known to actually beat people up in the bathroom. So anyways, every night at camp, bunk 13, Carl would stay up all night. He would not sleep. And what's more, he was very vocal about it because the entire night, from bunk 13, you would hear Carl yelling, "Nocturnal! Nocturnal! 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 Nocturnal!" And at first we were like, "Ha, Carl, you weirdo, go to bed." But after 2 to 3 nights of yelling, "Nocturnal! Nocturnal! Nocturnal!" every night we were like, "Oh shit, this dude might actually be nocturnal." And then a rumor started that one kid one night saw him talking to a raccoon. Who knows? But needless to say, everyone in the cabin was losing sleep because this kid just would not shut up at night. So picture this, you got a camp full of drowsy, dumb 6th graders throwing tomahawks and trying to identify poison oak. It was a disaster. Kids were getting hit in the head with tomahawks at every turn. So one night, one of the kids in our cabin was over it, right? So he goes up to Carl and he says, "Hey, Carl, we all know you're nocturnal and stuff, but would you mind being quiet for tonight? I just want to get some sleep." You see, though, Carl must not have liked that question because Carl got out of his bed and threw a padlock at his kids. Yes, that's right, a padlock. The kid's lips were bleeding so bad that he had to get sent home, but somehow they let Carl stay with a warning. That's right, the kid who threw a padlock at another kid's face was allowed to stay and continue throwing tomahawks at camp. Now, looking back as an adult, I'm aware that our camp counselors were probably permanently on drugs, but I digress. Day 4 comes around and little 6th grade Logan is so fucking exhausted, and all I want to do is find tadpoles and build fires and run around and do fun camp stuff, but this kid Carl was ruining it with his nocturnal bullshit. So one day, we're walking to plant identification class, and Carl is at it again. Nocturnal, 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 nocturnal. Nocturnal! Nocturnal! Someone had to stop this madness, man, so I put my foot down, I sack up, and I say, Yo, Carl! Shut the fuck up! And for whatever reason, he had big double D batteries at the time. Maybe he shoved them up his butt at night, and that's why he was always awakened, because he had energy, right? But anyways, he threw one of his ass batteries at me, and he screamed, Make me! And this kid was bigger than me at the time. I didn't have muscles yet, so I was like, damn, am I about to fight this kid? And then I was like, no way, because he'd probably try to bite my ear off or something. So I did the next best thing, and as Carl was walking in the door in front of me, I shut the door on him. That's right, I tried to smush Carl in the door frame, and for some reason I thought that would get my point across, but oh no! Carl frickin' snapped. In front of everyone, he grabbed me, I grabbed him, I'm like, oh shit, it's going down, I'm fighting the raccoon kid! I slammed him up against the wall. At this point, everyone is like, what is happening? The camp counselors are off doing drugs somewhere in the forest. It's freaking chaos. My forearm is on his neck. I got him pinned against the wall, and this dude almost instinctively cocks his head back and sinks his teeth into my arm. I'm like, did this kid just bite me? Everyone's like, did that kid just bite Logan? I had never seen this tactic in a fight before. I was only in 6th grade. I didn't know what was happening. So I let go, partially because I'm in pain and partially because I think I have rabies now. But I'm like, hey, you want to fight dirty? Let's fight, you eternal son of a bitch. So then I run. That's right. I run away from the table, but this kid is chasing me. He wanted to finish what he started and chew my entire arm off. The whole lunchroom is watching this. I have had enough at this point, so I give my battle call. I grab a chair from under the table and as hard as I can throw it at his face as he's foaming at the mouth chasing me. Boom! Headshot! Right to the dome, bro. Carl collapses on the floor and he starts screaming, I'm gonna get you! You're gonna pay for this, you son of a bitch! I'm like, shit, bro. I gotta go treat my arm. So I run away. Word quickly spread, and the counselors decided that throwing a padlock at a kid's face and chewing a hole in my arm was enough evidence to send Carl home. And little 6th grade Logan was hailed as the chair-throwing hero. We all got a good sleep that night and lived rabies-free happily ever after.
Okay guys, thanks for watching. Please share to like and subscribe to my video. Can we get 10 subscribers or 15 subscribers? I don't know what you're gonna get to me, but thank you guys. And can we get 20 likes on this video for today? Bye bye.